Hello! How's everyone doing? I hope you're having a good day. Welcome here for the 38th session of the Deviants Dorks campaign. Uh, we are going to hop in with the players right away and get this session rolling. Hello!
Hello.
Hello.
Hi, I love you.
Hi, how's it
I
going?
I'm crocheting now.
I'm a bit jitter. I got the coffee jitters.
My bones hurt, and I'm finishing the last of my boba.
Yeah.
Wow.
Boba. Oh, Boba
I
slaps.
should have made boba. Oh.
My hands are covered
You
in
guys should
chili
know by now
colors.
that I get the same shit every week.
It's just
I
boba's
wish I could get
good.
boba.
It's a burrito and boba every Monday. That is what I have for lunch.
A baroba.
Those are
Baroba.
too expensive.
Boba. A Nevada burrito from Fausto's, and a boba.
Boba.
I have like tapioca
I'm a-
pearls that are uncooked, and I could make boba.
Ooh, you could.
Oh.
Effort.
That is effort.
I saw somebody on Twitter refer to boba without tapioca as neutered.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
It's so cursed.
I
Also,
love it.
make sure everyone you're in the Roll20.
Oh,
Yeah, no, that's what I'm doing. I'm working on it. Don't worry about
I
it.
got it, idiot.
Not gonna lie, the
here.
fact that you're telling us to get into Roll20, that we need to be in Roll20 to make sure we're in Roll20 makes me nervous.
We're
Yeah,
playing
no,
D&D,
same.
of course, be in Roll20. That's just obvious.
Yeah,
You gotta.
you know.
Listen. So, last session, you all enjoyed the Royal Fey Ball.
Yeah, we did.
And explored the Living City in the center of the Feywild. Became friends with the Living City.
I think Daisy's gonna do a bit more than explore.
Fucking damn it.
I'm sorry. What did you just say?
Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
Nothing.
Anyways.
So, you went to the... After becoming friends... after going to Fantasy Waffle House, becoming friends
Yeah.
with the Living City, and going to the Royal Fey Ball, you danced with some very important people.
Open up both Chubbies and...
Did a little bit more than dancing, but
I was gonna say, you saw the Heart Queen, your enemy. You fucked her husband.
As you should.
Sorry, I fucked your husband.
My
Sorry, I fucked your
consolation
husband.
card.
Also, fuck you.
And Daisy got coronated as the apprentice to the Madden Crown.
Good on you, Daisy. I'm proud of you.
Honestly.
Granting,
And my
Literally.
plans are to come back and steal the fucking throne of the bitch who wanted to kill me. So,
As you should.
yeah.
Daisy, your mom cured the doctor of their temporary paralysis.
Woo.
And teleported you all back to the portal to the material plane. That is where we left off. And we're gonna start off with this session.
I love women who look like they could kick my ass.
Okay.
Thank you for sharing. Would you like to share anything else with the class?
Okay,
I'm good for now.
continuing on.
I'm
Daisy,
gonna eat your bones.
Me.
your mother looks down at you. Actually, it's down. She's just a little taller than you in her normal form. And she places a hand on your shoulder and kind of like looks at the armor you're wearing. It's like, you make me so proud. You have done so much, and I know you'll do more. And for now, Mother needs to make sure you're okay. And you watch, she rubs her thumb over the shoulder plate of the armor. And the stained glass piece in the chest, you see just for a moment, flashes.
Ooh.
before going back down, but leaving this subtle, dim light, almost like sunlight going through the leaves of the tree on your chest. Your item is upgraded.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Nice.
It has 3 additional charges, and now you can also cast Lightning Bolt on top of Fireball.
Oh,
Ooh.
nice.
Cool. That's not dangerous at all.
Because
Oh,
before
yeah.
because before it had 5 charges, and it would take all 5 to cast Fireball, and then you couldn't use any of the other spells. Now
4 charges.
it was 4
Was it 5
charges. I thought it was
Yeah,
5.
I had it written down as 4.
Okay, then you're probably right. So we'll do 3 additional charges, and you can now do Fireball and Lightning Bolt. So that way you can
Cool.
use one of your hard hitting spells, and then use one of the other spells.
That's so fucking cool. Okay, fire. That was lightning bolt. Lightning bolt. Cool. I gotta add that spell to my character sheet. And, right, I got too excited about magical item. I love you, Mom.
She smiles, just like, I love you too. And she looks around at the rest of you. You all seem like very good people. Keep my daughter safe. Keep her out of trouble. And I wish you all the best in life. And then she looks to you, Daisy. Is there anything else you need from me?
I'm gonna. We haven't really told her about, the world ending stuff.
I forgot about
I don't think we did.
Fucking world ending stuff.
So, Mom,
Mhm.
Dad,
Mhm.
parental figure. So there's kind of, I'm really bad at actual memory, so I'm gonna explain everything, that has happened, all in one go, like word vomit.
Okay.
So there's this dragon that kind of, wants to kill just destroy the whole world, and and yeah.
A dragon that wants to destroy the world.
Holy fucking shit.
And
You know,
I'm really bad at explaining. I'm trying to remember like everything that's happened, and I have like a recollection basically, but I don't know how to put it into words myself. So if anybody wants to pipe up and tell my mom anything,
I can explain some of it if you are willing to let me.
please.
you see,
Well,
My brain is mush. It's been a week.
so there's this bitch named Varruktar, and he's this big old dragon that tried to successfully destroyed the continent once in the past, and but his body was destroyed and he was sealed away somewhere, but so was his brother, who's also a good guy. But now Varruktar is trying to come back with the help of a funky little body wizard. And so the bitch that is the god of magic, this very nice mermaid lady, and also
Goo. Also goo.
also some goo, yes. And
Also
the
some goo.
and the
Quite a bit of goo.
brother of the dragon, are sent Moon Wizard to assist in the
that's
dragon
me.
not being revived. Don't worry about it, Moon Wizard.
Oh, okay.
Oh, and I blew up a train.
Oh, you did blow up a train. But also, like, we found out about this a while before we met the fucking bitch that is the god of magic. The fucking god, I'm going to kick his ass. Um.
Uh,
So the Van and Tara have been sending us around to like recruit um important people on the continent
and
to
Tara's
help like
sketchy.
why she did blackmail me, that is
Yes.
true. This is a recap episode.
Yeah, there's a lot. Prar, is it
happened.
is
But
it is yeah? Prar, is it okay if we
Oh,
share
fucking shit, y'all have
the
been through
whole
a
story
lot?
of the goo?
I suppose we have, Cheppy.
So, there's a town called Harnver, and it used to be really big, and then it like got decimated or something. And
The
that's
fuck
because
do you mean goo?
there's an
You don't-
older
you don't need
Oblex
to
who
know.
lives underneath the town that kind of ate everyone, and then made me, and then lied to me.
You're
Whoa.
a fucking oobleck, made ya?
Yeah.
There is something else that happened as of late. The other night. Prar.
What the fuck else happened? What happened while I was turned to stone?
A lot
Do
happened while you
we
were
have to
turned to
talk
stone.
about that?
It is important for us. We were threatened.
Who threatened you? I'm going to go kick their ass.
Oh, and I might have accidentally spelled gravy on your favorite dress.
Oh, that is heinous.
I'm sorry, Mom. I tried to get it out. I tried to clean it the best I could, but you know, it at least it looks earthy.
We were threatened by the Ublex.
Hazel's just kind of standing back, listening to this all with like a very stern, sharp eyebrows, and it's kind of like looks to you, Tempter, and it's like, explain.
A few nights ago, Prar was possessed, I believe, by the Ublex. And the Ublex, speaking through Prar, directly threatened us.
I'm sorry. That's what I missed when I was asleep.
Yes.
That's what I
Gotta be
missed when I was
fucking kidding me.
turned to stone.
Oh my god!
To be fair, I didn't
It
know
said
about
that
this
if we even take a step in Harnver, it will kill us all. Except Prar.
Okay, so we just don't go back to harm.
Am I included in this all here? Not like I'm going to step into Harnver anyways, but like, is being
Not sure.
associated with you guys put the target on my back for a fucking oobleck?
Yeah.
I'm assuming that as long as you don't go to Harnver, you are safe.
Not like I was
But
planning on anytime soon.
the way
but
the Ublex
shit.
phrased it makes me believe that the only reason why we are all still alive right now is that Prar likes us.
So note to
Well,
self,
I
go
would
get on
hope
Prar's back.
Prar likes us.
I'd say so. Yeah.
I like Prar. I would also like to not be consumed by an oobleck.
That won't happen.
That is a terrifying thought.
I don't think Mom would allow
I
it.
don't know what happens to your soul when you get consumed by an oobleck.
So, let me get this straight. There's a dragon that wants to destroy the world,
Mm-hmm.
an
Yes.
Ublex that's threatening to kill you all,
That is correct.
a body wizard.
Yes, a body lizard.
Mm-hmm.
Kinda forgot
He
about him,
skinned
honestly.
multiple
certainly have not.
dragonborns to try and make a new body for the big scary evil dragon.
The ones
Daisy,
we found there were atrocious.
Fucking skinned dragonborns?
Oh,
He
and
scaled, actually.
when I left the Feywild for the
Holy
first
fucking
time,
shit.
I may or may not have accidentally got kidnapped by bandit slavers, but they're dead now. So
Oh,
there's
you're
that.
right. I forgot you've also had experience with slavers.
Daisy, your father looks at you.
Oh no, Dad.
With piercing eyes, is like, You could just stay home. You could. You don't have to go back. You could all stay. You could all stay at the house. It'll be fine.
But no, I would actually like to go back to my home. I have two moms who I have not seen in a while because I, got kidnapped by pirates. But
Yeah. Dad, I need to bring the little one to their parents, but
hello.
maybe after. Maybe after. It'd be nice to come home.
Just
I don't particularly like being in the Feywilds because I am on quite literally a different plane of existence than I am used to. Like, my entire murder is on the material plane. And I don't... Being here is uncomfy.
We need to bring him back home. That's priority. And saving the world, obviously, but
Yeah, I would like to refrain from getting the world to be destroyed.
You could always let someone else save the world.
Well, who else is going to do it?
This is a D&D campaign. You think
and
anyone
what-
else is gonna do it?
what fun would that be?
I mean,
Mom,
it's quite
maybe
fun to, be alive.
If you want, you could come help save the world with us.
I don't think there's anything else that I could do.
Maybe this is why your magic accidentally messed up and, turned me into who I am.
You see your parents' sharp features soften. Just promise me you'll stay safe.
I promise I will try and stay safe.
And for the rest of you, promise me you'll protect my daughter.
I will do my best.
Of course I will, Hazel.
I'm gonna get closer to my mom and not gonna lie, I'm kind of protecting them most of the time.
That's not true, and you know it. I'm sorry.
I am not done. Taffy, you need to let me finish.
Yeah, no, I'm sorry. I'm just a glass cannon. Shut up.
Oh my god.
Ray, Taffy, everyone. I'm trying to be sincere.
Okay, continue.
Motherfuckers. Yeah, I'm usually protecting them, except for that one, as I point over specifically to Tempter. They can handle themselves. I did fireball them once, so
Twice.
yeah, maybe twice.
Yes, no,
Wait,
I'm-
twice? Almost. Oh,
On the-
yeah, the train.
The train.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure you're more of a danger to yourself than anything else, really.
Yeah, the kid's not wrong.
Yeah.
Same with you, kid.
I'm not going to fucking lie. I've noticed that you are a danger to yourself. It's kind of funny.
Can handle myself. I've only, fallen asleep in battle once, so it's only been once. Only one time. And I've been
It has
fighting for
only
a
been
very long
once.
time.
Not only I
strong.
I haven't even done that, and well, you know how my magic is.
You're new. We haven't known you for long enough.
No, but I've been alive a lot longer than you, and I've been in my fair share of battles.
Hey, how old are you?
Don't worry about it.
How old are you actually? How far up are you bringing the age range of this group right now?
Don't worry about it.
No.
The thing is,
Are you older? No, are you older or younger than Tempter?
Cheppy says, don't worry about it because they don't actually know. Because time is a little funky in the Feywilds.
Yeah,
True.
And they move between the Feywilds and the material plane quite often.
Oh.
So they sometimes it feels like it's been a year in the Feywilds, and actually it's been 2 weeks in the material plane, and they're just like,
Who knows?
I don't know how that works with my age, but... And other times it just jumps 100 years, and they're just like, cool.
I think
Okay.
I don't
Some
think
things
anyone's
have
gonna
happened.
top Moon Wizard on
No.
age.
True.
I'm pretty damn old.
Moon Wizard is as old as time, not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's okay, I'll blow you up so good,
Moon Wizard was there for the Big
Oh.
Bang.
Ayo!
Hazel looks at you, Moon Wizard.
Hmm?
You are an interesting one.
They
Oh, I've
make
been
me
told.
very uncomfortable, and I don't know. Like their existence is uncomfortable. I love Moon Wizards. Their existence is uncomfortable.
Sorry, I guess.
It's okay. I love you.
Okay.
You,
I've got mixed feelings about that.
you definitely are an interesting one.
Thank you.
Okay. Well, is there anything I can help you all out with?
Yes, before I remember, I took some of your books from the cabin and I wish to return them before I head back.
Oh, yes. I will take those back. You can all keep the outfits you stole from me. Consider them
Ooh.
gifts.
I didn't get a cool new outfit.
But you are alive, aren't you?
That is true, but like, mine isn't that bad.
Please don't say that.
Hemlock would rather have a cool outfit than.
Hemlock
How
has
long what's a
issues.
cool new outfit?
We'll get you a new outfit when we get back to Lightport.
That'd be pretty jazzy.
Spring knows how to sew.
Yeah.
Oh fuck, that's pretty poggers, man.
Poggers is a classic.
Man.
Poggers is a classic dwarven phrase.
Oh, then
Ah,
Tempter
yes.
would know it.
It is
Love how you guys
Poggers.
freak out every time. Like, you didn't notice the first, like, 3 times I said Poggers as Hemlock, but now, like, since you guys noticed that I did it, you freak out every time I do it, and it's fantastic.
If it's a dwarven saying, Tempter absolutely knows it.
Fucking poggers.
Hey,
Sure.
Poggers.
what is poggers?
I think it's a food.
That's a
It-
question.
I know how to explain this one. Poggers is, Chevy, like, chimes in and, like, explains, like, a bottle cap game. And
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Okay.
and just explains the whole lore of Poggers.
Wait, is that actually what it is?
Yeah, it's Poggers came
Yeah.
from Pog, the
Poggers
game.
came
my
from
God.
Pog game.
I
Yeah.
genuinely didn't know that Pogger. I thought it was just something that Game Reports would say.
Yeah, no,
Poggers came from the game Pog, and then it was adopted into a online Twitch saying.
yeah.
Anyways.
Anyways, I appreciate the books. Anything else?
A question.
Yes.
Would you like a cool skull?
You see Hazel smile. I would love a cool skull.
Fantastic. Hold this.
And Hemlock places Worm in her hand as they go rummaging through their things for a cool looking skull for her, like a little like bird skull or something.
She picks up she picks up Worm, is like, oh, nice to meet you too. How are you doing today? Really? It's seemingly just talking to Worm.
Hemlock puts the little like a little bird skull on Worm, like it's a little mask, and says that is the skull is for you. Worm is mine. Worm stays with me.
Oh.
Worm is my friend.
You see, she reaches down, picks the little skull up, holds it between two fingers, smiles, and she's like, "Thank you so much for the gift, young one.
You're welcome.
I hope you have a long and kind life."
Life has not been kind to me thus far.
And I hope that changes soon.
That would be really cool if it did. Either that or I could just die, I'm not gonna lie.
No,
Stop that.
I'm gonna
Stop
grab
it.
onto the doctor, give them a big ol' hug, and be like, "You're not allowed, not allowed, not allowed, not allowed, not allowed."
Oh.
My little sibling is not allowed to. They are allowed to murder, not to be murdered.
Well,
Fine.
I think I will take my leave.
Wait.
Oh,
Do you have any do you have any advice on you know, just anything before I go?
her eyebrow raises, and she's like, "What kind of advice are you looking for?"
I don't know, but like, I miss having you around all the time, and you always have like answers to everything, and I don't like, my brain doesn't work like yours, and how do I get smarter? How brain?
The best way to get smarter is to live your life and to surround yourself by people who are smarter than you. And it seems like you have some pretty good people around you. And now,
Yeah, pretty good. I don't know about smart, but pretty good. I'm kidding, guys. I'm kidding.
I will kick your ass.
Come on.
I know for a fact I'm smarter than you.
Oh, fuck
I
you.
think all of us are smarter than her.
I will say, intelligence-wise, probably. Like, instat. Wisdom, though? No.
What's your wisdom?
I actually have no idea. Let me tell you.
Because
Let me
I have
take-
a +3 to wisdom, bitch.
I've got like a. I mean, you're definitely smarter in that. I have the wrong character sheet.
you got a 14 wisdom, not bad.
Yeah, I got a 14 in wisdom and a 9 in intelligence.
17 in wisdom.
Yeah, but you're a monk, so shut the fuck up.
You're tied. Oh wait, no, never mind. You're technically tied with Prar, but Prar is an 8 in intelligence. You have a 9.
Yeah.
Oh,
I am actually smarter than
Is
one
Prar
person.
the dumbest in this?
We're
Yep.
the hippos. We're the hippo and the bimbo.
I mean, it makes sense.
I'm pretty sure Moon Wizard's actually the smartest one.
Oh, definitely.
What?
Just not wise.
No, he's just senile.
Yeah. Very
He's
senile.
wise when he has like a moment of clarity, which doesn't happen very often.
Only after he masturbates.
what?
Oh, do you guys not know about post-nut clarity?
I know,
Oh
I know,
my
I know.
God.
Yeah.
I was just
Yeah.
confused. What the fuck?
Your mom looks to you, Daisy, and is like,
Yeah.
"Now you have that stone, so you can ask me questions whenever you want."
I'm gonna have a lot of questions.
You can ask me questions once a day.
Okay.
But advice?
What time of day? Because it's a little wishy-washy. Like,
Gosh.
you know.
Whenever you want.
Oh, okay.
For advice, always live your life in a way that you can have a smile on your face. Punch first, ask questions later.
Always! Chop heads off, make sure they're dead.
Depending on the enemy, yes.
Yeah, I guess not. That doesn't work with every single
So
person.
that's what she
Not every enemy.
Yeah.
Sometimes you have to go for the heart.
Do you know which ones that I should that the head thing's not gonna work on? Like you're, like, just so I can write it down.
You'll figure it out.
Ah, God damn it. Thank you, anyways, Mom.
Part of life is figuring things out for yourself.
I know it's just so hard.
Now, I love you.
I love you too.
I'm going to try to make sure the Heart Queen doesn't burn down the city.
Okay.
Have fun with that.
I won't.
I'm gonna give Hazel the biggest fucking hug before they leave.
She hugs you back and gives you a kiss on the forehead. Stay safe.
You too.
Will do.
You too.
Okay.
Okay.
It was nice.
I miss you.
It was nice meeting you all. And a good day to you. And she snaps and disappears.
Mom.
Hemlock gives you a hug.
Don't you dare get paralyzed again, you motherfucker.
It wasn't
tiny little motherfucker,
paralyzed, I was
you-
petrified. There is
you-
a difference.
Oh, fuck off! I'm just gonna as we're in a hug, I'm gonna start giving you a noogie. You little shit. miss
I
you.
am. Thank you for noticing.
Mm. Okay. Okay. Should we go?
Suppose we should. I wonder how much time it's been.
Fuck, I haven't checked in with Terra in a while. In a while. I wonder if I'm going to be in trouble.
You'll be fine.
You guys should have brought me back as a stone statue. That would be really funny.
It would have been dangerous.
I don't think I could have stopped Vaughn from vandalizing it.
Yeah. And then
Okay,
you'd have
that
something
is-
permanently on your body forever.
That is
Yeah.
true.
You're a little bit too young for that.
And you aren't. And Prar isn't.
I'm 26, you dumb little bitch.
Don't shut your little face hole. And Prar isn't too young to have the tattoos that you have, Prar.
My state of being is not up for question here.
I question whatever the fuck I want.
It doesn't mean I'm gonna listen.
Fuck you.
In this field, are there any wildflowers? Or anything?
There are a few wildflowers, yes.
Are there any daisies?
Yeah, there are daisies.
I'm gonna pick up a few daisies before we leave, and I'm gonna put them in my hair. I'm gonna put them in everyone's hair.
I want.
And I'm gonna
weird-
put. I'm gonna stick like one if Tempter will let me into their the edge of their loincloths since they don't
You
have
can do
hair.
that. Yeah, you can do that.
Okay. Now we're ready.
You all don't mind if I join you for a little bit, do you? Just over to the material plane and also stick with you for a hot minute while I get out of the city that we're about to be in, because fuck, is that place dangerous?
Sure.
I suppose I
I don't
wouldn't
see
mind
why
doing
not.
Fantastic.
Just don't be a little bitch when we go into the city, please.
I'm always a little bitch.
Specifically to me. It's been a long day. I don't need it.
Why would I be a little bitch to you? You're
I don't
fun with the
know.
lass. Now, I would like to say that your mother is terrifying.
But beautiful, right?
I was practically shitting myself.
Oh. Okay. You're scared of my mom?
I'm sorry, you're
Ah, this is why you're being nicer to me now. You're scared of my mom.
your mum
Mhm.
is the fucking Duchess.
Uh-huh. Did you not know that?
No!
Yeah. You're speaking of royalty.
I don't give two shits if I'm speaking to you. It's your mom I'm afraid of.
I'm gonna enjoy this now that I know you're scared of my mom.
So,
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
do you all head over to the material plane?
Yes.
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 Okay. You all walk to the center of the clearing, where the little pond is that is the gateway to the material plane. And one by one, you take turns diving down faceward deeper and deeper into the water. Going first, you notice that the deeper you go, the darker it gets, but at the very end, there is that light at the end of the tunnel, but then it gets darker and darker
Oh man.
and darker.
I'm scared.
Oh lord.
And then all at once, you breach the surface of the water. And you find yourselves somewhere different.
Oh fuck.
Shit.
No.
What?
Huh.
First thing you
I'm sorry, what?
notice, there is a tropical jungle all around you. And the second thing you notice, Cheppy and Prar are missing from the party.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
Nuh-uh.
Tropical jungle? Are we in fucking Athora?
Am I home?
Daisy,
Huh?
can you make an intelligence check for me?
What the fuck? Oh!
Scared.
Oh!
Just make a straight intelligence check for me.
Okay.
I'm confused.
I'm scared.
I don't like that I'm confused.
I don't like this. Cheppy's gone.
That's an 8.
Oh man.
I'm
You've
only
just
playing one
come
character
from
now.
the Feywild.
Oh!
You know what the
I get it.
Feywild feels like. This feels wrong. This feels like the Feywild, but it's all wrong.
You motherfucker. You.
You're on the edge of this lake. Tropical jungle. It's quite humid. What do you do?
Oh man.
I yell into is there anyone else around me? Is it just me? Or is the other people around
No,
me?
everyone's here.
Okay.
Everyone but
I don't know if you're
Champions
asking
have.
just Daisy.
Uh
or no.
I'm gonna yell into the I'm gonna yell into the ether. What the fuck?
Hemlock's
Why
gonna
are-
just start crying.
Why are we here? Where are we?
What is everyone's passive perception?
I actually don't know.
13.
13.
15.
What the fuck? They changed like the UI.
Yeah.
Mm,
When Wizard comes
Who
in like
said
with a
what
whopping
is my
18.
perception?
Who said 15?
Me. Intelligence.
You would
none.
also notice, while you're yelling into the ether, you look up, and there's land above you. There's no sky. You just see another landmass.
Fuck, we just clipped through the
And-
map.
As you're looking up, you notice the lake you just swam out of goes off the edge of this island and up towards that land.
Is this the bottom of the Feywilds?
Fuck.
Oh,
What do you do?
fuck, I don't know what to do in this situation.
If we came out
I'm gonna explain
of-
that. I'm
if-
like, guys, look.
Is wait. Look up at this. Okay. What?
Where are we?
What is that?
I don't want to be here anymore. I want to go home.
Can I get another perception check from everyone?
Okay.
Fuck you.
You want me to make another one?
Check from
Damn.
everyone?
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright. Oh my god, everything is so small.
To 21.
Why is my passive better than my rolls? What the fuck?
Hemlock. You notice,
Oh man.
sort of off to the side, there's a little cave that goes down, and there's something glowing from inside.
There's some glowy shit in that cave over there. I don't trust anything that's going on, but I just want to go home. Is there some glowy shit in that cave over there? I want to touch it.
Do you go in the cave?
Kinda wanna touch it as well.
Yeah, I wanna go touch the glowy thing.
Don't touch the glowy things.
I want to go touch the glowy things.
Daisy in character is telling you really shouldn't do that.
What are the glowy things?
You gotta
I
go
don't know,
inside the cave to
but
find out.
this still feels like the Feywild, but wrong, and I don't like that. And
Well, I'm going to go touch the glowy things. Peace out. Bye.
Huh.
go
Maybe
with
it'll
my-
send me home. Maybe it'll finally kill me.
Oh my god.
Hemlock.
So you go in the cave?
Yeah. Hemlock is just like, at least I know what happens when you die.
It's not a very big cave. It's only about 15 feet before you hit the sort of dead end, and all along the backside of this cave is glowing crystals that almost seem to pulse with energy.
Yo.
I'm gonna touch it. I'm gonna
yeah.
pick one up. I'm gonna take off my mask, and I'm gonna put it in my mouth.
No.
Before you do that, I'd like you to make a Constitution saving throw for me.
Fantastic.
Oh my god.
Okay. Does anyone else follow Hemlock into this cave?
Tender's kind of watching them.
I'm definitely gonna go with the kid
I will.
because I want them to stay alive after what we just went through.
So
Um,
you all go into this cave. You watch Hemlock pick up a crystal, and within seconds of touching it, poof! There's a little pop, and they're gone.
Oh no!
Fantastic.
Oh, we
Peace
just
out,
got the
guys.
child back.
Yeah, both my
we just
characters
got
are
that
gone.
one back.
I am too.
Well, I'm done here. Let's leave.
If anyone would like, you can make an. What would this be? I did not mean to click that. Oh no.
Maybe Arcana?
I was gonna say Arcana or Investigation.
Everything I'm bad at.
I think Moon Wizard you can make an Arcana at advantage.
Ooh.
Oh,
Okay, not bad.
Okay.
I
Uh,
was not expecting that. I rolled a nat 20.
Hunter,
The 19.
just sort of taking a look at these crystals, you can feel that there's an energy about them that's not malicious, but you can't quite tell what it is. Daisy and Moon Wizard,
Mm,
you know these don't really hurt you. Each pulse of energy goes in a specific direction. And it's hard to follow after a couple feet, but Moon Wizard, you especially, you can see that these waves of energy flow out of the cave and follow the waterfall. Also, yes,
What?
please look at the PNG tuber. It's
So good.
Cracked that out.
It's so good.
Oh my
I put it in art also.
Wait, who made it?
Silver.
That's gorgeous.
God, that is fantastic.
Cool. I love that.
I
Oh my
love
God.
that
The
so
orb.
much.
Orb.
Ponder the orb.
Orb pondering time.
So, what do you do?
Well, we have two options here. We could follow the mysterious energy up the waterfall and, wherever it is out over yonder, or we could just leave. I mean, that sounds pretty cool too.
Could all just click on the same crystal that the kid did. Just go to where they are.
That was a third option
Didn't-
I didn't want to bring up, but, whatever, that's
Didn't
fine.
Hemlock eat the crystal?
No, the
Ah!
Hemlock just picked it up.
Oh, picked it up.
Okay.
Oh, I thought you put it in your mouth.
I didn't successfully get it in my mouth.
You
Okay.
need to, scramble over like a dog when something falls on the floor, like, just, try and get it in your mouth as fast as possible.
I picked it up and then I failed my con save and I went poof. It did not make it to my mouth. I wish it did.
What do you do?
There's all in favor of just getting out of here, raise your hand and say aye.
We need to find Hemlock.
I touched the crystal.
Well, wait, no!
There goes Daisy.
Wait, she didn't have to do a con save?
I mean, you can if you want to, but that's
I'll make a
for
con
something
save,
slightly
why not?
different.
Oh,
Sure.
That's a 7. I go.
Yeah, you could definitely go. Anyone else?
I guess I'll go.
Tempter picks up the crystal as well. Poof.
On saves, please.
Okay. Do I save?
Interesting. Cortex.
Oh.
Court.
Yes.
Oh no.
You have been sat in the Needy Apple Inn for about an hour now. Ben had let you know that the captain wanted you to run a little errand for him. Not sure what yet. They said they'd let you know, and so you're sat in the little corner, nursing a drink, or maybe not. In this hour that you've been here, there's been a flow of people coming in and out, but you do see Coral a couple times.
Yeah.
They floated
Coral was
in and out
the
of the
half.
pack.
Coral was the halfling,
Coral was
right?
the halfling.
The one I'm scared of. Yes.
Yep. What are you doing while you're waiting?
I am very much keeping an eye on anything that moves. especially Coral, and just trying to make sure no one is watching me, and trying to keep an eye out on what this job is supposed to be.
Make a perception check.
Okay.
Okay. It's sort of your usual hustle and bustle out of this kind of tavern. It's on the seedier end of town, more inland than any others. And you notice Coral a couple times, and maybe once or twice. I think you see Maxwell. But he's always gone when you go and look again. As you're sort of people watching, keeping an eye out, you get a message from Vin. Head inland. There'll be a flash. Find them and bring them in.
I hope these people have more information. And I will get out of this tavern as quickly as I can.
It's easy enough. You walk out the doors, and it's quite easy to find your way out of town. And right at the edge, it becomes this dense tropical forest. There's a path that sort of cuts through, and it leads to one or two inland hideaways, but they're not used that much. The magic here is too unpredictable, some might say. Make a survival check for me.
Survival? I can absolutely do that.
Beautiful. You make your way through this jungle, and after about 10 minutes, you do see a flash. Just a little bit up ahead towards where you can kind of tell there's some watering hole. And as you're coming up to where the forest almost clears for this, you see now it's a lake, that one of the islands that floats above wherever you are. God knows no one's told you yet. A waterfall flows from one lake up there down into this one. Hemlock. You feel
Hello.
fucking horrid.
Yeah,
picked up this
I
crystal
I
and
do all the time.
it feels like someone turned you inside out and right again. Your guts want to expel themselves. It's horrid.
Yeah, no, this is a common occurrence.
After about a couple seconds, realigning yourself. You're not in the cave anymore.
And I'm not, and fuck. I'm also not home either, so
You're not.
not having a good time.
You're almost on the beach of a much larger lake than the one you swam out of.
They're
And
gonna.
this one has a waterfall pouring out of it, or pouring into it, but there's no cliff or anything behind the waterfall.
They're gonna look around. Like get their bearings, figure out maybe where they are, maybe if they're lucky.
Make a perception check.
Yes, sir. Perception.
You take a look around, and it's dense jungle. You can see maybe a couple spots where you can cut a path through. And as you're looking around, you follow the waterfall up, and you see the lake that you crawled out of above you. On the underside of what seems like a floating island. And then behind you, you hear a couple more pops. You turn around and there's the rest of your party. Or what came through with you.
Hello, guys. We're somewhere.
What the fuck?
Tempter is the
My
only
bones
one who
hurt.
doesn't feel queasy from being
Woo!
teleported down here.
Oh, my
No.
god, my celiac.
I didn't like that.
Why do you all feel so queasy?
Because we have bodies that require organs that get mushy.
Well, it just feels like a typical Tuesday for
Mhm.
me, not going to lie. Yeah, my bones hurt and I feel like I'm going to vomit everywhere, but that's pretty normal.
I don't
Easy.
believe that should be normal.
Don't worry about it.
Daisy, you hear a rustling from the edge of the forest behind you.
Ah.
What do you do?
Do I see anything?
Turn to have a look, and Olive, how would you like to describe Cortex?
You see a roughly 6'1.5" tall, dark green scaled lizard folk with a black cloak with bones sewn into them.
Fuck yeah, they fuck so hard.
Wow. I was about to say, I'm just like, ooh, they're fuckable. Y'all have corrupted me.
I
You're
put
welcome.
art in the
Oh.
art channel.
Gimme.
Hi?
Hello.
Hi.
You were all from off-world, aren't you?
You have bones sewn into your cloak. That's pretty cool.
That's pretty badass, I'm not going to lie.
You look really cool.
Sorry, no. I'll repeat the question. You were all from off-world, aren't you?
Well, we come from the material plane. If that one, well, actually, that one is from the
Yeah.
that one was born in
We
the
don't-
material plane,
we
but
don't
is
have to-
from the Feywilds, and then there's
No.
gestures to Moon Wizard. Whatever that is.
If being from the material plane is off-world, then where are we now?
That's a fair
Technically,
question.
multiple worlds have multiple material planes. I'm asking what world you are from.
I don't know.
Oh no, we
World
jumped dimensions,
two.
guys. We're in the multiverse.
Oh shit. Where's Spider-Man?
What do you mean exactly?
I believe it's best if you just follow me. I was tasked to...
Wait, you're a stranger. Stranger danger. You ever heard of that?
We were tasked.
Yeah, no, you were tasked. Like, you knew we were coming?
I didn't, but the person who brought me here from my home plane knew that you were coming.
Where are you from?
Who is that?
Where are you from?
We were in Tialis.
Oh,
It's a continent.
we are from the same world then.
Oh,
Ah.
cool.
Okay.
The person who dragged you here. Question, who are they?
I believe it would be better if you met him first.
Alright,
Oh.
who are you?
Apologies. Cortex is my name.
Fantastic. I am the doctor. It is a pleasure to meet you. And they put out their little hand.
It is a pleasure to meet you too. And it will just walk up to you and just like look at the hand and then just not shake it.
Um.
Worm
hi.
hisses at them.
Uh,
Worm has now decided that Cortex is bad and they don't like Cortex.
As you are standing here, chatting, off in the distance, Cortex, you know this is the opposite direction of the port town. There is a thunderous crash and a flash of light in the sky, and you can see dark clouds forming.
Well,
Uh-oh.
I'm Daisy, and we should probably get going.
Yes. I was told to keep an eye out for a flash of light. Was I told to go towards it or head away from it?
Head away from it.
We should get away from that right now.
But what if I want to go towards it?
I would advise no.
Will it kill me?
I don't know.
Then I'll leave it alone.
Why is it that you were sent to us, sent together?
That is a very good question.
I don't know.
Worm doesn't like you, so I don't like you, actually.
Worm?
Yes.
Little snake.
Worm
Oh.
hisses again.
You have a familiar.
Fuck you.
Oh. Okay.
Don't mind them. They're a very irritable child that just got finished being petrified.
And
The
I was
thunder
supposed to
and
go
clouds
back
start
to the
creeping.
material plane.
Yeah.
Start creeping closer and closer.
We should run.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Picks up the
Can I
child.
summon the Jade
Let's go.
Horse?
Reptile.
Can I summon the Jade Horse here?
Oh shit.
You can try.
I would like to try to summon the Jade Horse.
I hope you know I just told you I was picking you up, so have
No,
fun with that.
no. I started this question before you said that.
Discord
summon
has
the
a
Jade
delay then.
Horse?
I summoned the Jade Horse. Awesome, amazing. I'm riding the Jade Horse.
Okay.
Fuck all y'all. I'm riding the Jade Horse out of here.
Tempter can run just fine.
Cortex is running.
Who's
I pick up Daisy on the Jade Horse.
You fucking
You
little
mean
shit.
besides is Cortex not leading?
I'll lead
I'm
us.
assuming.
I will lead. I know the general direction where it's supposed to go.
Make a survival check at advantage.
Ooh,
You are retracing this path.
shit.
It takes you a little bit longer to get back to the edge of town. About 20 minutes longer than it took you to get to the lake in the first place. And as you sort of burst out from the tree line, there's not many people around, but the people who are there don't seem to pay you any mind. And you turn and look at the sky as the clouds are just cresting over the edge of town. Or it would, if there wasn't some kind of barrier keeping it at bay.
I turn to the rest of
As you sort of start walking down this street, this town is, even just from this one street, you can see where it follows the slope of this hill down, and you see where it spans across this wide area up a cliff. And just from looking, you can see the vast differences in how certain areas are built. You can see how rowdy certain streets are. And there's symbolism everywhere that none of you recognize.
Symbolism? Or like
Symbols?
text? Or like text?
Symbols?
Symbols, sort of. You can tell it's
Like writing?
in honor of some kind of god and
Oh.
multiple gods, but you do not recognize any of them.
Can I
Interesting.
do a funky little religion check?
You can try.
Okay. That's a 15.
You think at some point you see altars for Hades or the Raven Queen, but it's not what you would expect. There are certain things that are wrong. Certain aspects of each altar, of the symbols used, that don't match up with what you remember them being.
I
The rest
don't
of them-
like it here.
The rest of them, you have no clue. What do you do?
I put the jade horse away.
Easy.
I don't know.
I will lead the party to the ship, and just turn and look over my shoulder. I'll say, "Keep all your valuables close. Do not trust anyone. Do not look at anyone. This whole place is dangerous."
Fuck my massive cock, you
Oh. Everybody cover your crotches right now.
Oh my god. So I just saw the note of Zoe, we can hear you breathing, and I'm like, I feel like it's canonical that Daisy just has like asthma or something. Oh fuck.
Are you just walking through town? Are you being stealthy?
Can't be stealthy, but
I'm
I'll
just
try.
following
We're told
Cortex.
to.
If Cortex is being stealthy, I'm being stealthy.
I will be stealthy.
Yeah, I'll be stealthy
Okay.
I'll
too.
also be
then.
stealthy.
Try not to catch anyone's attention.
Everyone
I'll be
being stealthy.
stealthy.
Make stealth checks, please.
Let's
I'll be
do
a stealthy
this.
little guy.
Fuck.
Oh.
Fuck.
Oh!
I rolled a nat one.
I love
So,
you, Daisy.
You love me too. Look, it's the
So-
armor, okay?
You're making your way through town, and you kind of get the sense you're not being as stealthy as you'd like. There are certain people. You walk past a couple streets where stalls are set up with goods and wares, and it's all very mismatched. Some of them makes sense. There's some trinkets, fisherman stalls, and some quite strange in that their assortment of wares range from ornate hairpins to jagged daggers on one side and different kinds of plate metal behind them, and it's all quite strange.
Is this like,
And
are we in purgatory? Is this like where every like lost sock just ends up in? Just like all of the lost trinkets just I'm saying this out loud. I already rolled a nat one, I might as well.
Cortex,
Yes.
make a perception check for me.
Yep.
You don't notice anything quite yet.
Cool.
Feels like there's some eyes watching you, but you turn around and it just seems like people walking the streets, street vendors, keeping an eye on you. There's new people in town. It's always alright. You keep making your way through town. You pass through the. Or you pass by the Needy Apple Inn. You go past the red light district, and sort of hurry a little bit past there because you can see a brawl starting in front of one of the brothel. You make your way down to the port where there is a high elf and a human sort of sat on boxes that perk up and turn their attention to you as you approach. Cortex, you recognize this as Ren and Kyle.
Hello.
Glad to see you make it back in one piece.
I
Hello, other people.
And who are you? Oh, you're
I
cute,
will
aren't
fight
you?
you.
They will.
Kinky.
They're a child.
I take it back. I'm so sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. You wouldn't know. A lot of people are just short naturally.
Well, it's lovely to see all of you in one piece. I'm Ren, and this high elf is quite tall, blonde, mullet, bright red coat. Just sort of holds out a hand for any of you to take.
Yeah, Hemlock shakes their hand. Hello, I am the doctor. It is a pleasure to meet you.
I just look
Oh,
over at the
oh,
handshake.
fine.
I look at the handshake. I'm like, oh, that's what you're supposed to do with it.
And then I flip you off.
And then I was like, I don't know what that. I didn't know what that was.
Fuck my
Can one with her
massive
dap them up?
cock, you bitch.
Cortex doesn't know what a handshake is.
I'm just gonna kneel down and I'm like, you should probably stop telling people to fuck your massive cock. You are a kid.
Seriously, you know, it's not a great thing to yell, especially here. Ren sort of claps his hands a little and looks all of you over. And despite his very cheery appearance, there's something sinister in his eyes.
You look like fun.
Oh, I've heard that quite a few times. Now, there's someone who's very excited to meet you, if you'd like to come aboard.
I am uncomfortable with that.
How do you know
Good.
who we are?
You'll find out. And you can
Us.
see just behind him, the human is exasperated. Listen, Ren, honey, I love you. Stop toying with them.
Doctor, would you like me to pick you up?
No, I'm good.
All right.
Do we recognize this voice?
No.
Oh, okay. For a second, I was like, "Ooh, maybe Prar has been here for a lot longer."
No. Ren sort of turns around and he pouts with his entire body.
Sucker.
Oh my god.
You never let me have any fun. Okay, come on. And both of them just sort of start walking off towards this large ship. You can see on the side it says in neat cursive, the lady. There's 2 masts. All of the sails are rolled up for now, and at the top of the main mast, there's a skull and crossbones. With
Hemlock is immediately very uncomfortable and stops where they stops in their
Oh
tracks
my god.
and turns around.
What's wrong, kid?
No,
No?
no.
Okay. Daisy starts turning around too.
you turn around, and there is someone blocking your way.
No. Well,
There is a large 6'5" Furbolg. I forgot the word for a second.
Absolutely not. I am not doing this again. I am leaving.
Absolutely yes, please.
Yeah.
I love furfolks.
I love furbolgs too, but
Furbolgs were
Hemlock is not
definitely-
doing this. They
The
are.
doctor The doctor is not comfortable with this and will not go on board. If your meeting is so important, then your captain can come visit us here.
I am uncomfortable with everybody here now, and I am leaving.
I don't think you are.
Cortex.
No.
Cortex will just kneel down and put a hand on the doctor's shoulder and just lean in and just like, everyone in this entire town is a pirate.
They are shaking and crying.
Oh no. Oh no.
The furball sort of, and this is an intimidating figure. He is built and in a lean way, but you can tell that he has the strength to make sure you don't leave.
Hemlock takes out their dagger. This is the
Cool.
first time the party has ever seen Hemlock take out their dagger.
Whoa.
You really don't
And-
want to do that.
Suddenly, they are not shaking. They're not crying anymore. They point their dagger at the person blocking their way.
All right, swords time.
I'd like you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay,
Oh
fantastic.
shit.
You pull out your dagger, and every muscle in your body freezes. From the direction of the ship, you hear clapping as this figure, just sort of coming off of the ship, walks towards you. Oh, that's not what I expected. I thought you'd all be a little bit more cooperative. Unfortunate, that's fine.
Hemlock is not going to be cooperative with pirates.
We can visually see that Hemlock is being sort of like kept in place, right?
Yeah? No, there's no need for all of this. You're not gonna come to any harm, I promise.
Release
I'm
the
a man
kid.
of my word.
Release the
Sure.
kid as I put my hand up to my chest.
If you can
Release
promise that he won't hurt my crewmates. So I don't take
They-
that very seriously.
they are a
Apologies.
little non-binary child. It's okay. But
We don't need to come to blows.
we could come to flames though.
I think that's the last thing you'll want. Now, Hemlock, you feel you're released. And
Good. I was about to set a fireball on that fucking boat.
I'd like everyone to make an insight check. Cortex, you don't need to. You have
Hemlock's
grown-
going to try and make a run for it.
Not good.
Okay.
I'll make an insight check, but Hemlock is also going to try and make a run for it.
Even from a distance, you can feel the aura that this newcomer emanates. It is like a pressure deep in your chest. This man is terrifying. And not just in he looks like he could hurt you, but you know in deep in your soul there is very little keeping this man from destroying things. And it would be so easy.
Hemlock don't care. Hemlock is making a run for it. They are trying to leave desperately. Whatever they can do, they're gonna leave. They're getting out of here.
Are you paying attention to your surroundings?
As much as they would in like any normal escape. So
Make a
they're
perception check.
okay.
You bolt, and it's easy to dip down the street and into an alley and continue like twisting your way behind and away from the port. In your haste, you don't notice someone behind you, and then in front of you, and then just around the corner. Make a dexterity saving throw for me.
Alright.
You narrowly avoid the rope trap that was set around the corner in this alley. But in your haste to just get out and get somewhere safe, you run face first into someone.
Fuck.
I have sent
Hey.
my familiar after this, after
Yeah.
the doctor. Cool. I will send. I will just have my familiar following from a distance overhead.
This person you ran into, Hemlock, it's a half elf, sort of about 5'5", almost grayish skin. Just sort of, hey, it's okay. It's okay. Where are you running from?
I need to leave.
It's okay, I can help you. What?
No,
I-
no.
Hemlock was just told that everybody here is pirates.
I know.
Hemlock was originally the reason they're on Tialis is because they were kidnapped by pirates.
You don't have. What are you running from?
They don't respond.
Okay.
They're looking around frantically for somewhere else to go.
I have somewhere you can hide. I promise I won't tell anyone. I swear on my life.
Can
You'll
I
be
roll
safe
an
with me.
insight? Can I roll an insight check?
You can roll an
Okay.
insight check. They're telling the truth. Wholeheartedly.
Hemlock will nod and go with them.
They lead you just slightly off to where you were. Into this small door that leads down into some kind of cellar. And it's homey. It feels like someone has lived here for quite a while.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, help you, like, get comfortable. Make yourself at home. Do you want anything? Drink? Eat?
Uh, I'm good, thank you.
Are you sure?
I don't like pirates.
How'd you end up here, then?
I don't know.
Hey, it's okay. I'll get you home. What's your name?
You can just call me the doctor.
Okay, I'm Nyx.
Nice to meet you.
It's very nice to meet you, too.
Sorry for derailing all of this. This is just how Hemlock reacts to pirates.
Yeah, that's
Fine,
your.
don't worry
You're
about
good. You're
it.
good.
It's good. It's in character. That is. It's so good.
I will turn to Daisy. Cortex will turn to Daisy and just be like, the people in that town are much more dangerous and untrustworthy than the people on this ship. You should retrieve your friend.
Oh, okay.
No, let me rephrase. The people on this ship are a lot more dangerous than the people in town, but are a lot more trustworthy.
Can I roll an insight on that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Cortex, you can roll a persuasion or deception.
Ooh. I mean, that's a 4. You don't really have to roll.
Can I?
I mean, wins.
You don't have to fucking try. You're too pretty. Distracted by beautiful, shiny black scales. Ooh.
Cortex is telling the truth. At least for what it
Yeah.
believes.
And you believe that Cortex is telling the truth.
So, the kid kind of has this like massive fear of pirates. So telling them that we were all pirates probably the worst thing you could have done.
They seemed like they were nervous. I wanted to warn them of the possible danger ahead. I know where they went.
Oh,
I had my familiar following.
okay. Hey guys, should we go get the kid? Should probably go get the kid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hey, we'll be back in like a second. Mind if we go get the kid?
Don't
They're
worry
little-
about it.
Okay, they're a little squirmy about
I wasn't quite expecting that.
Uh,
Don't worry about it. I've dealt with worse.
I'll turn. I'm like,
Okay.
Captain, would you allow me to accompany them to get their friend?
Of course, I'm not your keeper.
Okay.
Now there's some
Whenever
weird
you
pirates, I'm very
do
confused.
return with your little friend there, I believe there's some much needed conversations that need to happen on board.
Agreed.
So, don't let me keep you. And he turns around, very dramatically, like swishes his coat, walks back
Question.
on deck.
I have a question. Are
Yeah.
they hot?
Oh, fuck
Right.
yeah.
I hate you.
I know.
And as he walks off, the Frobo sort of follows him and then stays at the bottom of the gangplank, leaning on some boxes. Ren and Kyle both follow the captain back on board. So, what do you do?
Could my I can watch through the eyes of my familiar up to a mile. Could I have been watching to see where the doctor had been taken?
Yeah, you're sort of almost hitting that mile radius. But it's just within that. You know where
Okay.
Hemlock and...
Then the rest of you watch as from the sky, flying down and landing on the shoulder of Cortex is a skeletal vulture.
Spooky.
Let's go. Like, uh, let's be quick. Do not trust anyone. We need to get your friend.
While we're walking and being quick, what the fuck is going on?
From what I was explained, we were summoned off-world to help complete some kind of ritual, and we have been promised by the Captain Marshal that once that the ritual will not harm us, and once it is complete, they will send us home.
Why are we needed for such a ritual?
From what I understand, it requires people from a different world.
Aren't you from a different world? Why do you need us?
Yes, I am from your world. I'm from
Yeah.
Wincian.
No fucking way. Sorry.
Sorry, where?
That was my
sorry.
reaction.
Sorry, what?
I believe
You're
your
from Vincian?
people call it Wincian, the unknown continent.
Okay,
Yes.
I need to know everything. What is it like?
Dangerous,
Okay.
beautiful,
Okay.
and full of vibrant, m- vibrant but dangerous communities.
Cool.
How long have you been here?
Hey DM, how long have I been here?
Here. Took you about a week to travel from sea here, and you've been in port for about a week, so we'll say about 2 weeks.
About 2 weeks.
You've been in this world for 2 weeks.
Yes, and I am willing to do anything to get home.
Wait, is the whole rest of the town also from the world, or is it just like this is somehow some dimension that just pirates just chilling?
This is a dimension where pirates just chilling.
That's cool.
Or more particularly, this entire city is a safe place for pirates.
Are all pirates actually evil? Or is it like, is that a misconception sort of thing?
All I know,
Are any
but
as you're walking and talking, is anyone keeping an eye out?
I'm distracted.
I'm gonna say I was also distracted.
Yeah.
I
Look,
definitely
you
was.
mentioned where you're from. You mentioned where you're from.
Yeah, come on. Tempter's the one who wants to learn everything.
I have not been paying attention.
Was that a yes from Moon Wizard?
Wait, what?
Was that a yes from Moon Wizard on keeping an eye out?
Yeah.
Make a perception check.
What?
Hemlock, where
Yo.
they are, has like sat in a corner and is mumbling to themselves the scientific properties of different poisons and their antidotes.
While you're sort of making yourself comfortable, Nyx has brought over like a pillow, a blanket, put it off to the side of you if you'd like it, and they are putting a kettle on over the little fireplace.
They're
I love
currently
the-
talking about arsenic.
I feel
Moon
like
Wizard.
Sorry.
As you're sort of walking along with the rest of your group following this strange lizard being, there's someone on the roof behind you. And on the other side. They are definitely following you.
Oh my gosh, it's Waldo.
Can I say a joke?
Yeah?
Because it was the minute when all of us were distracted and Tempter was like was saying like wants to know the knowledge, but Moon Wizard is actually paying attention. Moon Wizard is knowledge. He doesn't need to pay attention to knowledge.
Hell yeah.
he
Oh my
is the
God.
fucking knowledge.
I am the knowledge. Who's walking in front of me right now?
I can be.
Okay.
I will. I am.
I'm gonna like kind of like tap Tempter on the shoulder.
Yes, Moon Wizard?
I think we're being followed. But like, don't make it obvious that we know that, okay?
Give me 1 second. Tempter acknowledges this and then continues on and whispers to the rest of the group that Moon Wizard thinks are being followed. I did a coin flip to see if Tempter were to look around.
Okay.
That's why I'm just like, wait, give me a moment.
So, you get about 3/4 of the way. And then you're at the door where you saw the doctor and this strange half-elf walk into.
I don't trust this.
Did I recognize the half elf if I was watching?
No, you don't
Okay.
recognize them.
Okay. Like as we're walking, I'm like, just so you know, I have been almost abducted multiple times while in the city. It is extremely dangerous. We need to find your friend.
You're at the door. What do you do?
Tempter's gonna go up and just knock knock.
You knock, and you can hear a little bit of commotion inside. Wait a second or two. Doctor,
Yeah.
as you're sort of like trying to calm yourself, you hear a knock at the door. And Nyx
They freeze.
looks at you, looks at the door, sort of motions for you to hide,
Oh yeah, no,
and then slowly makes their way towards the door.
they're gonna go hide. Hemlock's gonna go hide.
You find an easy hiding spot. There's a couple dining table set up with a couple chairs that's around the corner from the door, and you duck underneath one of them. Tempter, you watch as the door opens to this half elf, only about 5'5", grayish skin, bright blue hair. Can I help you?
I believe you've run into one of my companions as of late.
I'm not sure I know what you're talking about.
A small Kenku.
Doctor, you do hear Tempter's voice coming from the door.
They're gonna do a little peek. A little peek.
It's
Make
Tempter.
sure it's okay. It's Tempter. Is there anyone else there?
I
Sort of-
miss Worm. Bring back Worm. That way, you definitely know it's us.
Yeah.
you can hear everyone else there.
They're gonna step out from behind the corner, a little sheepishly. But once they see Olive, what's your character's name again?
I was gonna say Cortex is not standing in the doorway. Cortex is back in the alleyway.
Okay, cool. They're gonna sheepishly step around.
Can
And they're not
Tempter
gonna say anything, they're just
see
gonna look.
the doctor?
If you sort of peek around the half elf, yeah, you can see the doctor.
Okay. Doctor.
Nyx sort of looks back at you, Doctor, and then at Tempter, and then back at you. Are these your friends?
Yeah.
Okay. And he opens the door a little bit, and gestures for all of you to come in.
Tempter walks in and just kind of surveys the area, but goes towards the doctor.
It's a cozy little home.
Don't like pirates.
I know.
I'm not going to the ship.
I won't make you go on the ship. If their business is so important, they can talk to us with it outside the ship.
Who were you running from?
I don't know. They were pirates.
Did we catch the name of the pirate captain or no?
I was gonna say, at that, Cortex will just step in. I'm like, They were running from the lady.
Hemlock hisses at you.
I just stand near the door. I'm like, I don't like them any more than you do. But they are my only key home. And I need to get home.
Nyx looks at all of you. And then he reaches for a necklace that he has under his shirt. You're not from this plane, are you?
No, we are not.
We were trying to get back home from the Feywilds.
Do you know of any way back to Tialis? Do you know
No.
what Tialis is?
I have no idea what Tialis is, but I think
We
if
are
you were brought here by something, I think that's the only thing that can send you back. That's all I've learned in my unfortunate time traveling planes. You can only ever come back the way you came. And if it was something that brought you there, that's the only thing that can send you back.
well, we don't know what brought us here.
That
We were traveling through a portal,
would
then
be-
ended up here instead of our home.
That would be Marshall, the captain. He brought us here.
Cortex.
You
Marshall said-
continue to
You said,
solidify my disdain for pirates.
Cortex, you mentioned that Marshall wanted us for a ritual. Do you know what the ritual is?
Oh. I don't. Quick DM, quick question. The half elf brought it a necklace. Did I recognize any figuring on it?
It's just a simple pendant with a gem in it.
Okay.
Is it magic?
Can I do an insight check on this motherfucker?
Yeah. You absolutely can.
I've decided I trust this guy.
He seems entirely sincere.
Okay. Does the amulet seem magical?
A little bit.
What is the amulet?
But it's well, it was a sending stone, but it was tuned to something that isn't here anymore.
As in not on this plane?
Yeah.
Wait.
But sending stones
Look
can
looks
work
over to
between planes.
Daisy.
Mm.
Don't you have those sending stones your mom and the crown gave you?
Oh, I do.
Tempter would also reach for their sending stone to spring.
The party's got sending stones.
I'm just gonna say, sending stones do normally work between planes. I don't know if they work between dimensions.
This is a different planar system to what I'm assuming where you're from.
Well, shit.
And even then, this island,
Oh,
things don't work right here.
Okay, so
I-
I'm not allowed to die here because then my god might not pick me up. All right.
that is a very fair point. Magic works differently here. And high level magic can be very dangerous. I learned that the hard way.
Okay.
You said Marshall wanted to see you.
That is correct.
There are There's a few things he could be doing. I don't know for sure, and if I'm being honest with you, you could have been picked up by worse people.
In my experience with the captain, he is extremely dangerous, but trustworthy.
Well, he's the most dangerous motherfucker I know.
I don't trust pirates.
We won't be
You don't
going
have
You
to
on
trust
shouldn't.
him. But if he is the one who brought you here, I don't think there's any other way you're getting home.
I don't like that.
If you want, you can stay here. You don't have to be there. But I don't know if I'll be able to get you home.
This is a really
Who's-
hard decision.
Who stood by the door right now?
That would be me.
mhm.
I was gonna say Cortex would have closed the door and had its back against the door.
Yeah, Tempter's still crouched by the doctor.
You feel a knock at the door, Cortex.
Hemlock skitters away. Hemlock's gonna go hide again.
I'm gonna just like hold a finger up and like shush the party, and then I'm gonna de-summon my familiar and summon it outside in the alleyway and look through its eyes and try to see who's outside the door.
You summon your familiar outside, and as you look through its eyes, you see that tiefling. Masked, short.
This is the tiefling that tried to abduct me?
Yeah. He's just stood there, lightly.
Why do people want to abduct
We are not safe here.
you? I believe that was obvious.
And I turned to the half elf. I'm like, you work with them, don't you?
Who?
Tiefling.
Ellery?
The one who tried to abduct me.
He sort of looks at the clock on the wall and then back at the door. He doesn't usually come visiting at this time, but no, I don't work with them. I don't work with anyone. I gave that up a long time ago.
Do they scare easily?
No.
Damn it.
Let me talk to them. And he sort of ushers you away from the door.
Shit.
Do you move?
I look to the rest of the party like, everybody get in that corner of the room right now.
Hemlock is still hiding.
Tempter briskly walks over to the corner.
Moon Wizard also walks over to the corner.
I'm gonna cast Silent Image to create a fake illusion where it looks like the room's empty and there's no one standing in the corner.
I turn
Okay.
into my. Can I you said there was like the Feywild here. Can I try turning into my smallest bunny form? Does my body allow it?
You try, and you only get about halfway.
Okay. We
As
are
you all
in small buddy
usher
form.
yourselves into the corner, put up the silent image. Nyx opens the door and steps outside. and closes the door behind them. You don't hear anything from outside. But, Cortex, I'm assuming you're looking through your familiar.
Yes, I'll have my familiar perched on the rooftop and just listening in.
You are watching and you're trying to listen, but there is no words exchanged between the two.
No, wait, no words being exchanged?
No. You take a closer look and you can see signing
Oh.
between this tiefling and Nyx. And after about 5 minutes, something is said, and the tiefling looks frustrated before they turn and disappear into the shadows. Nyx then turns around and walks back inside. It's fine. You shouldn't be here. I don't know how to explain it. There are worse things in this town than Marshall. I don't mean dangerous, I mean worse.
Explain.
Marshall has his own goals. He does what he wants to get what he wants. Everyone else, they just want to know what's going on. And they will do anything to find out. So if they know that you're involved, the safest place for you is on that ship.
No.
I can offer you my space, but I can't guarantee they're not going to come back. Ellery is like my little brother, but he is a part of something that I don't want to get myself tangled up in again. It's your choice.
Doctor, I hate to say it, but I believe we should at least hear them out.
I'm not going on the ship.
We won't go on the ship. Whatever the business you need to discuss, you'll discuss it on the dock.
Okay.
And then decide what to do from there.
Okay.
I can get you back to the dock safely.
Please do,
Apart
I
from that,
hate.
you're on your own.
Please do, I hate this town.
I feel like you're not the only one. Nyx will lead you outside and cast Pass Without a Trace. So, you all make your way back through these winding alleys, and Nyx leads you to the same alley that the doctor first ducked into. He looks to all of you, nods, and turns and heads back towards his home. What do you do?
Hemlock's gonna basically stick themselves to Tempter.
If Tempter will carry you if you want that.
No,
Okay.
they want the freedom of moving.
Movement. Yeah, gotcha. Okay. With Tempter's gonna slowly walk alongside the doctor towards the docks.
As you walk up, you can see the Firbolg still stood there, waiting. Cortex, you would know this Firbolg to be Kefir,
Yeah. One of the triplets?
one of the triplets.
Yeah. I nod to him like, we are back. Can get the captain. The meeting has to be done on the docks.
Not a problem. Might need a little bit more security, but we can do it off ship. And he'll turn, walk up the gangplank. And after a minute or two, Marshall comes walking down, and behind him, Vin. And someone else. Not entirely sure who it is. It's a 5'3", 5'4" human with goggles on his head, quite a bit of muscle, and an apron. Just following behind. So, you don't want to come aboard? I'm hurt.
Please, Captain, do not take it as a personal offense. Your guests just have history with pirates.
I can't fault you for that, then. Don't worry about it. My right hand here, and he motions to the lady behind him. Quite short, about 4'10", 4'11", blue, bushy hair. Finn will set up a little bit of privacy, and we'll get right down to it. And Finn goes around casting a spell around the area. And as she finishes, the hustle and bustle of the rest of the port dies down to barely a whisper. Marshall sort of kicks over a crate or two, sits down, props his legs up, and it feels good to have everything I need. Now, I know you're a little bit skeptical, afraid. Yeah, I can't blame you for that, I'm gonna be honest. All I need you to do is, quite honestly, be here. Nothing more, nothing less. Once everything's done and dusted tonight, you get to go home. Yippee! Good for you.
Can I insight check that?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, same.
Where's insight?
I'm also gonna insight check that.
Could have been better.
Dirty 20. A dirty, dirty 20.
I really just don't know anything
A
today.
nasty.
Not
dirty
having the
20.
best roles in this world. Can we go back to the Feywild? It is really good there.
As far as you can tell, he's telling the truth. He's a bit of a fucking bastard, but he's not lying. Now, I know you're not happy about coming aboard ship, and that's fine, but I do kind of need you, at least on the gangplank when everything happens, because there's like a distance thing. You can't be too far, or shit won't work, and I might, maybe cause a major accident or two, but that's fine. It won't be the first time.
So what exactly? What is going on? Like what the
I
fuck do you
don't-
need us for?
Wait, if sorry for interrupting. If it's an issue of being close enough to the ship, what if our guest was flying above it?
That could work,
I could.
but I need you here because I need an anchor. Or at least a couple anchors. Trying to create something as powerful as this is really finicky. There's no real science to it. There's no set of runes and ingredients like you would with I don't fucking know, a fireball.
Vortex has informed us that you need to do a ritual. What does
Yeah.
this ritual do?
That's some pricey information you're asking for. I spent years looking for this. I don't know if it works the same where you are, but I'm not fucking risking it. What do you
know
give me
that-
in return?
Oh, I shouldn't say that. I'm not gonna say that.
Uh,
Dangerous fucking ritual. Can't just be giving out this information willy-nilly.
You know that our only goal is to get back home. What threat do we pose if you tell us? We just want to know if we'll be safe.
Oh, you'll be safe. I can guarantee you that.
Can you?
Yeah. I've seen this ritual done before. None of the anchors were injured, killed. They're all sent home safely. I just can't have anyone else knowing how I did this. Get me?
Not really. I feel like this is a bunch of bullshit.
Bullshit.
Yeah. A bunch of bullshit that does not make sense to my rabbit brain. I am in rabbit form. I am in rabbit form right now. I did come back looking like a rabbit.
I have to
So
say,
yeah.
Cortex is looking very nervous right now.
Bullshit, you say.
it's
That's a
very
very
confusing.
interesting way to say that, isn't it? I think what you're not understanding is that there's a reason anchors for this ritual need to be from other worlds, not just planes, other systems, entirely different universes. Has anyone told you, or have you ever heard of an ascension ritual?
No,
Nuh-uh.
no,
No, no.
no.
You ain't fucking killing me.
No thanks.
There will be no tattoos.
No tattoos, no
fucking
scars.
Baldur's Gate.
I was gonna say, Cortex is not looking at the captain, not looking at the party. It's just looking straight down at the dock, and it's like, our captain here wants to become a god or something like it. And then I'll look
Yeah,
up
you
at,
could say that.
That's
And-
kind of fucking selfish.
and then I look up at Marshall, and like, you want to become the new dreamer of the depths.
Ding ding ding, we have a winner! Now, where'd you hear that, my scaly friend? That's some real interesting information you got there. Not wrong. Dreamer of the Depths. It's a real fun title, isn't it? Something in the deep, dark depths of the oceans. It wanders through dreams.
I feel like there already are those. Like, you're
Oh,
not
there are.
very original.
No,
Kind of basic,
I'm-
honestly.
I don't think you're in a position to make judgment right now.
I think you're kind of a bitch.
Oh, I know I am.
Oh,
And
Thank
I
you for
thought
listening.
worse.
All you need to know about the current dreamers is going through what I'd call a little bit of a retirement phase.
Are you essentially saying that your world is godless?
Not godless. We have enough. It's just good old pal down there wants a little bit of a break. And who am I to say no?
And by good old pal, you mean the previous captain of your ship.
You've done your research. No fun.
Can I ask a question for the DM?
Yeah.
Okay. Could I get a description of what they are wearing right now?
So, Marshall has a deep blue coat draped over his shoulders, a dirty, sort of off-white shirt that ties in the front, a little bit frills, some nice flowy pants that tuck into some knee-high boots laced up. There's quite clearly quite a few straps around his thighs, up his arms under some bracers that you're almost certain hide weapons. Oh no. No armor.
I want to try something. This might get me killed, but I want to try it.
Oh no.
Oh boy.
Oh,
Okay.
Huh.
Don't start a
Right
combat right
After
now.
your mom just told you.
Oh man.
What are you doing?
I was just contemplating it. I'm gonna wait a little bit to hear some more. But I have a plan.
Okay. Whatever you
I just,
say.
like, as you're looking him over, you do notice his eyes aren't entirely natural. They're like a fluorescent yellow. And the pupils aren't circles. They're horizontal, oval shape, like an octopus. His hair is slicked back, jet black, and almost dripping. But nothing else seems wet.
Mm.
He leans forward, where he's perched on this crate towards you, Cortex.
my eyes go back down to the dock.
You sure are quite the creature. It's a shame you won't be here for longer. I would have loved to have a chat with you. But rituals tonight, everything's in place. I just need you to be here when it all happens.
Is there any other options we have? Tinter asked to the party.
You said we have to be here tonight. Does that mean we have to stay here right now?
No, but
Cool.
if you want to go exploring town, be my guest. I'd just stay away from the red light district.
I turn to the
You
party.
faces around here always catch attention you don't want.
I turn to the party. I'm like,
Ooh.
I know a decently safe place to lay low.
Whatever you decide. Just be back here by sundown.
I look to the captain, and I'm not even looking. I'm not looking at his eyes. I'm looking at his feet, and I'm like, I mean no disrespect. What I said.
Oh, I would never take any. I just think it's fun watching, seeing how people learn. He uncrosses his leg and just sort of hops off. Great. Lovely little chat with all of you, and I'll see you later. He turns, walks up the gangplank. Vin and the human, who have sort of just been hovering behind him, stay around. The human looks over all of you and smiles very softly for turning and following Marshall. And then dismisses whatever bubble they had put up before giving a short bow and turning and following. And that's where we're going to take a break.
Neo vibes, not gonna lie.
I need to take a short rest so I can get my packed weapon slots back. I'm just saying.
That was a good time.
So,
Oh.
thoughts?
All right.
Um,
Oh
Here,
gosh.
here.
I'm
I'm
it's
gonna
stressful as fuck.
I'm gonna deafen and go on break. See you all
Can I-
in
Okay.
5-10 minutes.
can I?
Hello.
Hi,
Yo.
Olive.
Hi.
I'm fine with it right now. But finishing what Prar has, Crow has going with the pirates. But as long as I'm playing Hemlock in the future, can we not do big pirate stuff?
Absolutely.
All right, cool. Because I didn't know how uncomfortable it would make me until we are actively in it.
Understood. We
Ray,
are.
That's fair. Yeah.
We just so you know, we are live again. But I will absolutely keep that in mind.
You're
Ray, I'm sending you something to make you happy. Okay?
Oh, I just noticed with Crow's
Just a little
PNG,
something.
I think the talk and the not talk are swapped because when you're not talking, your mouth is open.
Did I have the fucking wrong? Oh my god! The whole
It's
time.
kind of funny.
I feel like it's like the fact when a DM is the DM stuff is just in your head. So you closed your mouth for the things that are actually coming out.
Oh my god.
it is funny that those are swapped.
Oh my
It's
fuck.
really funny.
That's my
Like, wait.
bad.
I'm like, wait, is that swapped? Because I was
That's
watching
my
the next
bad.
Okay, anyway, where were we?
Where we left off, you had just been left on the dock as Marshall and his two crewmates return to their ship. You have about, let's say, 5 hours before sunset. What do you do?
What options do we have with this?
I would highly not recommend going to the city. There is there's a graveyard on the outskirts of the city that is a fairly peaceful place. The keeper there is very kind.
Then let us head there.
I will lead them to the best of my ability back towards the graveyard that I went to once.
It's quite easy to remember the path. You do have to dip in towards the city a little bit, but as you come up to the border where the buildings end and this almost overgrown forest of graves and markers with this one path, a little arch, and a path leading up the cliff, where as you walk along, you see the entire cliffside is covered in scattered graves and memorials and markers, all well kept. When you get to the top, there's a little garden and a hut and a wood elf bent over some plants with a basket picking herbs. What do you do?
Hello again.
I wasn't expecting to see you again so soon.
Yes. Me and my friends here just need a safe space to lie low.
That's no problem. You won't be the first and you won't be the last. He stands up, sort of brushes himself off. Come in, come in. I'll put some tea on. And he sort of hurries inside. Do you follow?
I look to the party. I'm like, only if you all want to. As long as you don't disturb the graves keeper is quite kind.
Okay.
We're just gonna walk in, yeah.
I would never dare disrespect the dead.
As you walk in, he's at the fireplace, and it's just one room. You see a cot in the corner, a nice table in the middle, kitchen, cabinets. He's starting a fire, and please, please, make yourself at home, find a seat. There should be some blankets around as well. Get comfy. Pulling things out of cabinets, filling a kettle, and hangs it over the fire. Can I get you anything to eat? I'm just about to start some food anyway.
I do not require any.
Oh, that's a shame.
If you have any fish, you don't need to cook it.
I might have some hanging outside. Give me a second. And he sort of hurries outside again to where you assume there's some kind of drying rack. A minute passes and he comes back. I did have some herring, if you're interested.
That would be lovely.
He passes it over and then looks to Moon Wizard. Doctor Daisy. Can I get you anything?
I'll take the raw fish too.
Interesting.
I'm feeling really hungry. You know,
He does not
the
question
whole
Moon Wizard
kidnapping
and just
and everything.
hands over some fish. And he looks at you, Daisy. He's like, I can tell you've had a rough day. I do have some cookies from yesterday.
I like cookies. I think
A
the
lot of
doctor
people
would
like
like a
cookies.
cookie too.
He sort of rummages through some cupboards, then pulls out a nice little container of cookies and sets them on the table. Help yourself. I am going to continue tending to my garden and then some more distant graves. Feel free to stay for as long as you like.
I'm gonna pick up a cookie and I'm gonna break it in half. And I'm gonna give the other half to the doctor and pull them into a corner in the room and be like, it's
No,
okay.
Hemlock's gonna say no to the cookie.
You don't want the cookie?
No.
Okay. What would you like? Do you want any of the things that I already have on me so we don't have to take anything from the evil pirates?
I'm good, thank
What
you.
about the Hemlock's emergency wheel of cheese?
Hemlock does have an emergency wheel of cheese.
Why do we consistently remember the wheel of cheese at just the most random times?
It's the most important thing.
It's
Yeah,
important.
it is very important.
Of course. That's what it's there for. It's for emergencies.
Yeah.
Is there anything you would like to do while you're here?
Sleep.
I wish.
I don't know about anybody else, but I have had to pee for about the past 2.5 hours.
Oh, I have a very important question. Does Moon Wizard just eat the raw fish?
Yeah.
It's duh.
I was gonna say,
No, idiot. What else would he do with it?
It's like one of those cartoon ones where like he eats the fish whole and like pulls it through a teeth and it's just the
the bone, the skeleton.
Oh my god.
I was gonna say, like Cortex is like head back, maw open, about to drop the fish down its gullet, and then just like looks at Moon Wizard. I was like, oh.
Moon Wizard's eating it the exact same way. Like a velociraptor.
Beautiful.
Or a pelican.
I just like drop the fish and swallow it in one go. I understand you all don't really trust me. And that's okay. If you would rather I leave the room, I will do so.
We need to discuss our options. I do not know whether you should be included in that or not, since you are also involved in this ritual.
I just want to get home.
Marshall may have promised us safety, but he cannot guarantee it. No matter what he says, there is no evidence that whoever was in the ritual beforehand made it out safely.
I know. Actually, if we're gonna get the story about the ritual, I learned it from the Gravekeeper. He would be able to tell it better than I would.
Then have him do so.
I will go out and fetch the Gravekeeper.
He's still in his garden, still gathering herbs. When you come out, he's a little surprised, but very readily follows you back inside. So, what was it you wanted to know?
Could you tell these folk the story of the original captain of the lady?
You want to know about Talia?
Talia?
Talia. Oh, it's
Oh,
one of my
Talia.
good friends from a while ago. It's ATTALIO.
That like that?
No.
I'm just gonna fucking understand. Talio. I just heard Talio. Like I didn't hear the A to be in it.
Yeah.
I heard Natalia.
Oh, my original notes, I spelled it Italio.
No, first I heard
Italia.
Hetalia. I heard Hetalia.
No, not a Italia.
Natalia. Thank you for clarifying.
He was a good friend of mine, but not entirely sure where he was from. Sort of showed up one day with the lady. That's the ship that Marshall still captains. Before, when I met him, we didn't have this place, this little town of ours. He made it. Him and Octavius. They were sort of, how do I say it? They were like our leaders in that as much as pirates could have leaders, people looked up to them, people feared them, but they were kind. As kind as a pirate could be in our fun little world here. And one day they disappeared. Most people assumed they got caught in a storm out in the middle of the archipelago, but no one knew. Couple months go by, still no sign of them. And the lady shows up again with a new captain. Just a couple years ago. Still, we had no idea what happened to them, but they have their graves. He's just sort of appeared down at the beach on the other side of town. I don't think many people know what happened, but they were looking into some weird things before they disappeared. A lot to do with the Dreamer. It's a mostly benevolent creature. An entity that a lot of pirates seem to appreciate. You see, with the creatures and gods that we have, no one has ever really had contact. I've heard stories of other planes where you get clerics and paladins where you can draw on their power or something, but we don't have that here. I know you're not from here, it's quite obvious, but we don't have that much magic. And what we do have, gods aren't involved. The Dreamer, they've always lent a helping hand to pirates. I think it's why Marshall's so dead set on meeting them. Whatever it is he's trying to do. You can go
From-
see their graves if you want.
From what we've learned, Marshall aims to ascend.
Ah, the silly boy.
Um, that is what, from what I've learned from Marshall. I looked at the Gracekeeper. What he's trying to do is exactly what your old friend did. Italio and Octavius completed the ritual and became the current dreamer.
I'd have assumed that that's what happened. I don't know if he'll pull it off. So, feet and a
Well-
half, that is.
He needs us to pull it.
He needs you. That's interesting.
He says that he must have people from other dimensions, which is us. He also promises that we'll have a safe return to our own world, but I do not know if I trust his word.
Marshall's not a liar. That's not something he does. I don't know about empty promises, though. He's always been moderately trustworthy. More than I could say for a lot of other people who tend to make their home here. I'd proceed with caution. But I don't think he's lying to you.
What do the rest of you think?
I think he is our best bet. And I
We do
will-
not have any other options. We might have to go through with this.
I think I don't like any of it.
As do I. But if you have another idea, I'd be glad to hear it.
What about one of us became a god instead? I nominate Moon Wizard.
Here.
I'm just saying,
I
Moon
don't-
Wizard has is kind of the most godliness of all of us.
That's not. Yeah, that's true.
You have like
I
that
have the
thousands of
connections.
times. Yeah,
Look, I can show you my resume.
I can show you the
Moon Wizard just
world.
pulls it out of his beard.
All the times I have died, I have my own little pocket dimension. A whole new world.
I just
I
know.
noted this is just canon that this is canon Daisy.
Oh my fucking perfect.
Beautiful.
I just know I will do anything to get home.
And I hope you do. If that is everything, you have to ask the Gravekeeper. I think we might end the session there.
All right.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
I can't trust Marshall, man.
I'm so glad you don't trust him. He is a slimy bastard.
Literally in my notes, I have Captain Marshall, slimy bastard.
Oh my god.
Literally,
Love
as you were
that.
describing him as how like he looks like an octopus and his hair is kind of slimy, I'm just like, no, first there was goo, now it's slime.
First it was goo, now it's slime.
You know
What
what's
next?
really funny? Marshall has been one of my characters for years.
Ooh,
Yo.
Okay.
nice.
Thank you all for stopping by. I hope you've all enjoyed this fun stream. Next week we are taking a break. So we will be back in 2 weeks from now. Where we will continue from the storyline.
Woo.
I hope you all have a good night. And we will see you.